Yay Networks.
Welcome to our podcast. It's called A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. And I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, Allen Evans. We're still basking in the glow of Valentine.
A train
weekend.
in the house.
Yeah,
oh, got a
boy.
little spring in my step.
Yeah, that's not going to last you for a while.
Kind of walking on cloud nine.
That's how we roll up here on Valentine's.
Release a little bit of the tension.
Is that what it is? All right. So hopefully all of y'all had a good Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Actually,
because we did.
We celebrated over the weekend.
We celebrated all weekend.
Oh, Alan, stop it.
We did. We started on Saturday.
We did.
We went through the weekend.
So just like 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Kellie pointed this out.
Yeah. So the dates lined up exactly as they did 6 years ago. So on February 11th, 6 years ago, 2017, I had an appearance to do that day. Remember? It was like Main Street was a grand opening.
I sure do.
But I was like, I don't know what to do for Alan for Valentine's Day, but he had told me he had never had a mani-pedi. I was like, oh, great. So we'll go get a mani-pedi Saturday. So I did my appearance. Did I do my appearance first in the mani-pedi? I don't remember the order exactly. But I had to do the appearance. We did the mani-pedi. Unbeknownst to me, Alan was going to propose that night.
Had the ring in the car.
So I happened to have my nails done, which was great. But
had the magic trick rehearsed.
Yeah, so that was on Saturday, and then Valentine's Day fell on a Tuesday, just like it did this year.
Yep.
And I asked Alan this year on Tuesday. Yeah, well, Valentine's on Tuesday. I said, "Do you remember where we went on Tuesday night?"
Doggone, I could not remember. But when you told me, it
all came flooding back.
It was Ruth's Chris.
It's Ruth's Chris.
I always get confused.
It's a very confusing title.
No,
for
I think
a
it's
restaurant.
Ruth Chris's.
It's Ruth's Chris.
Are you sure? Because her name was Ruth Chris. It's her steakhouse, which would make it Ruth Chris's Steakhouse.
It's Ruth's Chris.
Are you sure?
Why don't you look it up while I tell
I
the
can't.
story?
I'm
okay. I'll look it up.
Way
you
back
entertain the crowd.
I'm way back in my seat right now. So, listener, you can't see this because you're listening to this podcast, but we've moved some new furniture here into the.
It's Ruth's Chris.
We've moved some new furniture here into the studio. I'm in my leather wing chair, and I don't know why that's important. This is my favorite chair that I own. I bought this chair when I was a bachelor.
You spent way too much for it.
In the compartment,
an obscene amount of money for
as the Dillsters called it. I saw this thing when I was rolling by a Pottery Barn, and I just fell in love with it at first sight. Yes. I've never had a piece of furniture that I've loved as much as I love this black wing chair.
I'm so glad. We had it sitting basically by the front door because we had nowhere to put it, but Alan decided to put it in his office, and now he never comes out of his office. He sits in this chair all day and all night when he's not in the garage, and falls asleep in it.
It was
relaxes in it.
It was a furniture catch. I mean, we were just putting kids' furniture on it to take upstairs.
Yeah, basically.
So I've come up with the genius idea. Let's move this chair into the orifice because it looks very nice here in the orifice. We're going to get Kellie a little nicer stool to sit on so when we do the podcast.
The thing I'm sitting on now?
A little nicer than that.
That's fine. I don't care.
And we're going to get a Asian pot and a fiddly fig for the entryway.
We'll see.
By the stairwell, right?
Easier said than done.
Isn't that what we're going to do?
That's your plan.
Okay.
And usually I found that whatever you plan happens.
You're darn tootin' it does.
You'd be surprised how little say I have.
Oh my goodness!
In what goes in this house, you all would be.
Oh my!
I know normally.
That's misinformation as well.
That's not misinformation. That is absolute fact. I have so little say.
That is not
as
true.
To what decor I'll come
home.
Oh
my goodness!
He'll have sconces hung up to the ceiling. I'm
you
like, what is happening?
Got to be kidding me right now.
It's true.
Okay, listener, let's play. What did I say the other day? Kimono.
I don't know.
Well,
kimono or no? I don't know.
Yeah, I say let's take a peek behind the kimono, but someone said it on TV, and I was laughing so hard because they had a different way to say it. Remember?
It was Ted Cruz or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't remember what he said.
Yeah, well, anyway, let me give you a peek behind the kimono. So Kellie Raspberry Evans wasn't happy with the lamp situation in the living room. So she just comes home with 2 lamps and says, here, I like this one better. Paint it.
That is not it.
And I'm like,
happened.
okay, I'll go get a can of gold paint and I'll paint it.
Okay, if you want to, okay, that is not at all what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
This is not at all exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
And this is not us fighting. We're discussing, all right? For everybody that says
y'all need to stop bickering. I don't like to listen to this.
So we had a swap party. And I and Alan, I've have to sit on the couch. The only lamp in the living room is on the couch. And we've got this, what is that tree? We have the palm.
That is a bamboo palm.
It's a bamboo palm we got from fastgrowingtrees.com.
Ad?
Hashtag bonus ad. Not getting paid for this one.
Hashtag mention.
But it's growing and it's like when I sit underneath it, I'm like sitting under this, I'm like on an island, but I'm on the couch. And I said, I really would like to be able to sit in my leather chair over there, but there's no lamp and I can't see. So Alan very graciously said,
yes,
I'm going to run a wire up under the carpet, blah, blah, blah. He's going to do all this stuff. So I was at the swap party and my friend Amy's father is closing one of his offices. And he was getting rid of a ton of lamps. And so I brought home some lamps to try. I didn't say, we have to use these in the home. I just brought them home to see if they would work.
Okay.
So I put in one that was the right color, but it was too small. And then I put in the next one and Alan said, well, I can paint it and make it work. I was like, I'm not sure if it's the style I like. I'll paint. So he went out and bought the paint. Now, how is that me insisting? I was like, I don't even know if these are going to work or not.
I guess it's the same as how is that you not having any design choices in the house?
I don't. I come home and Alan just moves stuff and then he gets upset when I don't notice.
Not true.
He stuck some pottery on top of a cabinet. And he was like, what do you think? Hands on hip. What do you think? He was so proud. I was like, well, it's not my favorite.
And then what did I do?
You moved it because
did I put up a fuss?
No, but I'm just saying you decorate this house all the time.
So, you got to keep it fresh. Move stuff around. Make sure you notice.
And I'm just like, whatever. I very rarely say no.
Speaking of,
be honest.
That's because the kid knows how to decorate a little bit.
Sometimes I just realize it's not worth the fight.
Speaking of, that's not a hill you're going to die on. Speaking of, where's Grumpy Octopus? I haven't seen him in a while.
I don't know.
So I don't think we've talked about this on the podcast, but we're going to talk about it here in just a second after you do a little bit of this.
What are you talking about?
And a little bit of that.
All right, look. If you are in the A Sandwich and Some Lovin' YouTube chat room, we really appreciate those of you who do join us and watch us record this fabulously entertaining podcast live. You would get to see that I am wearing what look like new eyeglasses, right?
They are new.
They look
very stylish.
They?
Oh, I love them.
Are they?
Oh, I can't tell. They look new.
Listen, if you wear glasses, see, I don't wear glasses all the time, but I need like blue blocking frames because I'm on the computer all the time and it really does cut down on eye strain. But I also need just the slightest bit of magnification. I'm just like a 0.5. I'm like really slight because my eyes get tired from being on a computer all day. But why should I have to wear the same pair of glasses every day?
You don't have to.
You don't have to with pair eyewear because you can experiment with fashion in your eyewear as well. So listen, this is so fun. So I started off with the Kirby frames because that's the best shape for my face. Okay, I have a wider face. They have frames for narrow faces. They have, frames
all
for
face
normal,
sizes.
All face sizes. They have everything, from the classic shape to cat eyes, right? So you pick your base frame, but this is where you have fun. The top frames, they snap on. Look at that, Alan. I just took it. Okay.
You got a new pair of glasses on.
Right. So my base frame, I chose the Kirby frame in blue tortoise, which I love. I always wear black, but I thought the blue was kind of nice. So for Valentine's Day, which it's, the Valentine's collection is over though, but I went and bought these XOXO because I sign everything XO, right?
Yeah,
with
you
little
do.
hearts.
Yeah,
and
you
just
sure
look,
do.
you're going to hear this.
Oh,
Snap.
wow.
It's a magnet.
Is it a magnet? Yeah.
And I just snap on the top frame and I've got a whole new look.
But it looks like...
These don't look like exclusive Valentines. I can wear these year round.
Yeah. And it looks like just a pair of eyeglasses.
It does. And look, I got this other pair. They have
Brand new pair.
they have the sparkle collection.
Yeah.
So let me take off this is just for the YouTube audience.
The sparkle collection.
My sparkle collection is like a little elevated, right?
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I got them backwards.
Yeah, you got to put the sparkle on the outside. Yeah, there
Snap.
you go. Let me see.
I got a whole new pair of glasses.
Oh, I like those. New pair
and
of
they're
glasses.
sophisticated. Pair Eyewear has hundreds of top frames to choose on and literally easy as a snap because it's a magnetized top frame. they have special occasion glasses. You know, Anna is getting married. They have a wedding collection where they say Mr. and Ms. They also have like Mr., you know, because there's mixed marriages now and things like that. They have Harry Potter, Peanuts collection, Sesame Street, Marvel, DC superheroes, everything. It's so much fun to change your look in a snap. It's so fun. Budget-friendly base frames start from classic to cat eye at just $60, and that includes prescription. They have non-prescription too, but top frames start at just $25, so you can build a collection unique to you so affordably. Frames for women, men, and children. You find them all at paireyewear.com/sandwich.
Get glasses that stay as fresh as your unique style with Pair. Go to paireyewear.com/sandwich for 15% off your first purchase. That's Pair, P-A-I-R, eyewear.com/sandwich.
So fun. I really do have fun with them.
Good, babe.
And they have an Easter collection out.
Oh, wow. Ad's still going.
Spent a lot of time on that ad because I really love them.
So another fun thing we got going on is around Christmas time, just a couple of days before Christmas, actually, I was wanting to get everyone in the family like one more thing. You know how you get your Christmas stuff done? You're like, just want to make sure everybody has enough to open. And I kind of like giving, I've done it in the past. I know we've made family ornaments, but we've had gifts that I give everybody.
You didn't do it this year.
I didn't do it this year. Ran out of time.
The kids have lost interest.
I am more interested in doing it than they are.
That's true.
So I got served this ad on Instagram, and you may have seen this before, good, strong, sweet, clean listener, or you may not have, because it's not this big sensation, but it's called the Grumpy Octopus. And
Allen insists this is an internet sensation.
Well, I got served
You are
this
the
ad.
only one I've ever heard. He insists this is like an internet sensation trend.
I saw this thing and I'm like, that is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's a little stuffed animal octopus. And he's red. You know, he can sit on things, and he's got these two big eyes, but he's got
a hooded lids.
Yeah, he's got a furrowed brow. So when you set him somewhere and he's looking at you, he's just kind of quietly judging you.
He's grumpy.
He's grumpy, and he's quietly judging you no matter
the grumpy, judgy octopus.
what you're doing. So I saw this. I'm like, that is so cute, and that is so funny. I got Kelly the Grumpy Octopus. They also make a grumpy sloth. I gave that one to Emma Kelly. A grumpy shark, baby shark. I gave that one to Cole. And then a grumpy, the last one was, a grumpy baby triceratops. So the kids just took theirs up to their room. They've just kind of been sitting around. But Kelly and I play hide the grumpy.
Allen.
We play hide. No, Kelly plays too.
I have to.
We play
because you
hide the grumpy
so
octopus.
Invested. I have to do this.
I love it. It's so funny.
Allen loves it. I'll hide it somewhere and he's like, ugh, every time he sees it.
What will I do?
Ugh, every time. He acts like it's the biggest.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
I don't go, bleh.
Okay, what do you do?
I go, whoa.
Oh, a little bit more dramatic. Me, I'm like, huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You've never scared me with the grumpy. He thinks. So he'll hide it somewhere and then I have to hide it. But here's the thing. I hide it so well that it takes him a while to find it. And that way I don't have to mess with it for a while.
Yeah, Kelly does hide them in pretty.
I hide them hard.
She hides them where I don't go very often.
That's right.
So I won't think about it for a few days or even a week, and then I'll just be kind of going about my rat killing, and I go into a closet I hadn't been to in a while, and I'll pull a coat open.
And then what do you do?
And I'm like, bah!
Yeah. So it's the Grumpy Octopus.
The grumpy. He has Instagram
boy.
at the Grumpy Octopus.
Wow, it's blowing up.
Well, I think
social media.
I think it's funny.
It's fine. It's our bit. Why don't you do it with the boys?
Well, they're not here every day
You
like
can still
you are.
hide it. So
Yeah,
when
I
they come,
could.
they'll find it.
Yeah, I could.
Hide it for you. I don't know.
They just like them because they're funny looking. Like
They're
both
cute.
They both keep them by their bed on their little
Yeah,
nightstand.
They're cute.
So anyway, I don't know what got me onto that, but yeah, we've been playing Hide the Grumpy Octopus. Fun game.
That sounds almost like sexy time.
Oh, like
You
hide the
want to play Hide the Grumpy Octopus?
Oh, like hide the hammer.
What's that?
I don't know. Something somebody played.
Hide the Hammer?
Uh-huh. Yeah, some people play Hide the Hammer.
We've never played that.
No, we've never played Hide the Hammer. Some people do though.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
it sounds painful.
I'm sure it's very painful. I've never played.
Anyway, by the way, Hashtag not an ad. I need a little something, something. I didn't feel like
Whoa.
breaking out a whole bottle of wine tonight, so I broke out a Buzzball. And y'all know me and Buzzballs.
Hashtag ad?
No, hashtag not an
Man,
ad.
how many free
I'm telling
mentions are we
you,
doing on this one?
One of these, I'm going to be toasted by the end of this podcast. I'm just saying.
We got
And I'm going
Buzzball.
straight to bed
We
after.
got Grumpy Octopus. What else we got?
My favorite flavor is horchata.
Yeah.
If anybody ever wants to surprise me with maybe like a Buzzball gift basket, horchata is my favorite flavor.
Okay. Good to know. So Kelly and I typically don't like Super Bowl parties, typically, because I like to watch the game and I like to hear the commercials. But, the Cowboys haven't been to a Super Bowl, and we've been through this ad nauseum in close to 3 decades now. So, I mean, if we get invited to a Super Bowl party, I'll go. It's fine.
And plus the commercial situation, they release those before the Super Bowl now. So if you really want to seek them out, you can. However, I'm still in that group that likes to watch them during the Super Bowl.
You want to? Yeah, I am too.
I want to see them.
I want to see them during the Super Bowl because I like the flow. Like the ones, the biggest budget ones are kind of that late first quarter, early second quarter, before halftime. So anyway, Kelly and I got invited to a party. We went, had a great time. Food was awesome.
Wonderful hosts. It was just amazing. The host husband made jalapeno poppers and queso and
queso was so
potato
good.
skins.
Yes.
And they had barbecue.
I ate about freaking 15 of those wings.
An open bar. It was just amazing.
Oh.
But
if we go back to our Super Bowl predictions, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Yeah.
I predicted 38-34 Kansas City Chiefs. The final score was 38-35.
That's really good, Alan.
So I was pretty close.
I think I did 24-20 Kansas City.
But you picked the winner.
I still picked the winner. But, we didn't have a lot invested in this game. We wanted Kansas City to win, but...
I like Patty Mahomes.
I know. We didn't have a lot invested, though, I'm saying. Our hosts had a lot invested.
A lot of Eagles fans.
They were Eagles fans.
A lot of Eagles fans.
But unlike most Eagles fans, these are nice Eagles fans.
They didn't throw any batteries at me.
Right.
They didn't boo me when I came walking in.
It was friendly rivalry.
They didn't yell at any children like the Cub Scouts going onto the field.
Right.
If someone a player fell down and maybe broke his neck and is lying on the field in the prone position like Michael Irvin was at Veterans Stadium in 1999, they didn't cheer.
Right.
They're nice Eagles fans.
They are. They are the exception to the rule.
Right. So it was fun. We had a good time. But
it was a little frustrating because I was trying to hear some things and I couldn't. So I gave up and just started deleting emails.
And then I looked over at Kelly and I said, "So do you understand why the Super Bowl party's kind of..."
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It was. I still enjoy.
I
enjoy socializing more than you do.
Well, not
Let's
true.
just be honest.
Not true.
It is very true.
How much information are you trying to put out on this podcast?
I'm just saying I enjoy socializing more than you do, but you had more fun at the Super Bowl party than I did.
This is turning from misinformation to propaganda.
But it's true. It's not propaganda if it's true. And propaganda can be true.
The people who do propaganda always think it's true, but it's not true.
Alan, if I had my way, we would be out on group dates, double dates, socializing every weekend.
What about group baby showers? Because I can't think of anything I love more than a freaking group baby shower.
So you're just proving my point.
Couples baby shower.
I am the more social of the two of us.
Whoever came up with that idea.
That's the modern generation.
Well, it wasn't a dude. I'll tell you that.
You're wrong. Younger guys, I think, want to be involved.
Oh.
Our generation, you guys do not. Still.
Well, it was like, what's the point? I'm standing here in the kitchen with all the guys drinking beer. I can do that anyway.
But it's just
anywhere.
Social. It's just being social.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So that was our Super Bowl experience. Had a good time. Somebody in the house now has a temporary driver's license.
Not even.
Oh, not even.
Not even. So my daughter, the very lovely Emma Kelly Raspberry Poulard Sange, she now has passed her driver's test. Complete with sound effects, yes. So what happened was she was a little we took her to a driving school where she had to go through classroom situations. We learned about rules of road safety and all that stuff. And then she had 7 driving lessons. Okay. She was only allowed to take 2 per month. What she's supposed to do in between that is do practicing. So that's all great. But when it came time to testing, she was very nervous about going to the DMV because it's intimidating.
Sure.
She doesn't know those people or anything. But a lot of her friends, and I was going to have her tested through her driving school, but a lot of her friends go through this other place. It's this mom and pop operation, just this lovely, sweet older couple. They are authorized by the DMV, and you can test through them. But what they offer that other people do not is if you pay a little extra fee, he will take you through the entire test as a practice run. And he will critique you and tell you, okay, you need to do this better. You need to do this. You need to do that. And he just gives you, this is what we're going to do. So you get familiarized with the course and then you immediately take the test right after. So it's a practice test followed by the test.
So it's almost like, not to diminish the accomplishment, but it's almost like they're giving you the answers
pretty much
right before the test.
But they also know, like the man was saying, he said, he knew that Emma Kelly had been through this driving school. He said, I know you've been trained, you've had the great lessons and everything, but anxiety overtakes these kids. They
For sure.
freak
Yeah,
out.
it's a big deal.
So to do the pre-test with the run through, she was confident. She scored a 97.
That's awesome.
But the thing is you have to wait now. They give us this envelope and we have to take it to the DMV and you trade that in. They give you the temporary license and then you wait for your permanent one to be mailed to you. So there you go. Emma Kelly is this close to being a licensed driver.
So listeners, I'm going to, with that, that's great. I was really happy for Emma Kelly. I texted her right after you told me and told her that was an awesome accomplishment. I got her an EK keychain. I didn't know she already had a keychain ready to go.
Well, she
got one at Harry Styles or something.
She did, and if you can fix it, you will be her
Well, I can
hero.
fix it, but I got her a keychain not knowing she had that keychain from Harry Styles.
She bought one the last time she went to Harry Styles concert, knowing she would, be driving within the year, and she blames her dad for breaking it. He's like, I didn't break it. I was like, I don't know who broke it. I just know it's broken. And so if you can fix it, you will be the hero.
Can I fix it?
Well, I saw you got like a little soldering iron. You can fix it.
Building a motorcycle in the garage.
Yeah, you're like doing stuff with metal and heat, and it's very sexy, honey.
I know how to solder. I actually don't know how to solder.
You're learning.
Well. I'm learning how to solder. I had some guys on my Instagram at the Alonzo 1971. Mostly gals follow me. Not that gals don't know how to solder, because I'm sure there's some gals that know how to solder, but a couple of dudes that I guess know a little bit about it were like, why don't you try this or that, and to help me. So anyway, I have been working on some of the motorbikes in the garage and doing some hard wiring, some custom wiring. But anyway, back to Emma Kelly. I got her also I found a Harry Styles air freshener.
She loves that. She loves that. And she appreciates the keychain, but she really wants that Harry Styles one. So if you can fix that, you'd be a hero forever.
But here's what I was about to ask to our good, strong, sweet, clean, dear listeners.
Who's the one drinking? Me.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to come clean. Before I went to my tattoo appointment today, I knew it was going to be a really tough one. It was a back. We outlined the entire back today.
Y'all.
It's freaking huge.
Alan has a back piece that goes all the way down to his butt cheek.
It goes onto my butt cheek. It goes from my neck, like the top of my neck, where like a t-shirt would start on the back of your neck, all the way, covers the entire back, all the way down, just a little past my pant line.
And those of you who go on the podcast family vacation this year will get to see it in all its glory.
That's right. So when you get an outline on a tattoo, you can't put any numbing cream on.
Why?
You just can't, because he's outlining, and it's just not good for the quality of the work to put any kind of cream. Your skin has to be
dry.
Super clean and dry. He needs a blank canvas. So that being I usually put a little bit of gel on before I get a tattoo to take a little bit of the sting away. Couldn't do that this time. So one of my friends told me about this stuff you can get at the hookah stores. And he said he swore by this stuff.
You went to a hookah store?
Went to a hookah store.
Let me see that.
Well, hold on. I'm telling the
I just want to
listener.
look at
I'm telling the listener about
it. You can tell him about it while I look at it.
Well, they're organic hemp gummies. Totally legal. No illegal substances in this. But it just kind of takes the edge off a little bit. So that's why if you hear my words kind of slurring tonight it's because
Well, then you probably shouldn't drive while you take
it's the
those.
equivalent of having a couple of beers.
Well, is it legal to drive with them?
You're probably better off if you don't. Yeah. I mean, I don't feel
The main ingredient is sugar,
yeah, I don't feel drunk.
followed by corn syrup. Let me put on my pair eyewear.
I feel
0.5 readers.
I just feel loose, Just feel kind of loose.
Let's see. Sugar, corn syrup, pectin, sorbitol, which is another form of sugar, citric acid,
Well, just
artificial and natural flavoring,
Okay.
pigment, Delta 8 THC
Whoa!
hemp extract. So that's how far you have to go down for
That's
that.
it right there, brother. That's the good stuff.
So it's got 10 calories, 0 fat, 1 milligram sodium, 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram sugar, hemp extract, Delta 8, 25 milligrams, aerial parts.
And
I
my
don't know what
friend
that
said,
means.
just take a half, because if you don't eat these things a lot, I mean, if you take a whole one, you're going to get really loopy. So
What'd you do?
I took a whole one.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Don't
Mister,
take one.
I'm smelling
Don't
them.
take one. You'll pass out.
I just had a buzzball. I'm not taking anything.
Yeah, don't do that. You'll pass out.
They're very wet.
Yeah, they're kind of slimy.
All right. Well, there's that.
So there's that. I took a gummy before my tattoo appointment, but
And
that
it
was
still
like,
hasn't worn off?
well, I just feel kind of sleepy. That was at 11:30 a.m. It's coming up on 9 p.m. right now.
$40
Yeah, I think I got them half
for
off.
30 of them?
Yeah, I don't take them every day. Just, if I'm doing something
All
like
right.
like that.
Well, there's that.
So there's that. I just to open the kimono there. Just totally. I don't recommend these to just anybody. Check with your health professional. I certainly
Like you did?
I certainly
You checked with your DMs?
I certainly don't. No. Tom.
Tom? Oh.
Yeah. He said that's all he does now. He doesn't drink anymore. He said that's all he does.
Tom?
He
Wow.
said cheaper.
So
Better-
Tuesday night when
better-
we
better
were
bus-
entertaining Tom and
He'll
wife.
he'll totally have already had one. He's he's always on them.
What?
Yes. Especially when, he's had some things going on, so he was
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't need to be telling all Tom's
No,
business.
you tell them. They don't even know who we're talking about. But anyhow, so yeah, there's that.
There's
But,
that.
Why don't we get into our specific Valentine's Day activities?
How specific?
Well, we went to our favorite restaurant, and then we also did some stuff last night that I want to get into after you do that.
All right. Well, I've said this before, and I'm telling the truth. The happiest place on earth for me is my bed. It's true.
Yes.
I love going to bed. It's the place where I get recharged. It's where I feel comforted. I feel safe. And so when I go to bed, I want it to be a luxury experience. I deserve it. You all deserve it. We all deserve it. And that's what's so wonderful about Cozy Earth bedding.
Cozy Earth.
Cozy Earth luxury bedding. It was founded to transform lives by offering the softest, most luxurious, responsibly sourced bedding in the world. Cozy Earth bedding is made using only the finest premium viscose. I've been saying it wrong all these years. I thought it was viscose. It's viscose.
I thought it was viscose.
Viscose from highly sustainable bamboo. And if you know anything about bamboo, this is what makes your sheets so incredibly soft. And it's no wonder that the top designers, when they are decorating for all them rich people and celebrities, they choose Cozy Earth. Their bedding is naturally temperature regulating, so you sleep comfortably all year round. You don't have to switch out sheets when it gets cold or hot. That's what I also love. And plus, I also appreciate it going through menopause. Because, I need temperature regulating sheets in a big way right now. Cozy Earth is also the brand that made Oprah's favorite things 5 years in a row. And of course, that speaks volumes. She doesn't just slap her label on anything. So whether it's luxury sheets, loungewear, pajamas, new bath collection, you will love shopping at Cozy Earth. And now you can order their bedding in 6 wonderful, luxurious colors. Plus, Cozy Earth bedding comes in a beautiful reusable canvas bag.
Save 35% now on Cozy Earth. And hurry, this New Year's offer ends soon.
I'm serious because it's February.
Go to cozyearth.com/sandwich and be sure to enter sandwich at checkout to save 35%. That's cozyearth.com/sandwich.
Can you still say Happy New Year to people in February? I'm not sure. But New Year's savings are getting ready to go away.
Okay, Valentine's celebration was at Al Bernay's North, which we
love.
Probably our favorite restaurant.
I mean, I love the original. If you're in the Dallas area, I love the original Albernays North. It's just we've moved up to the suburbs, so it's just easier for us to go to the North location, and we love it. So it's not. I don't feel like we're losing out on anything, but it's a different vibe altogether.
Yeah, but wonderful,
love it.
Wonderful food, wonderful service. Ran into some Kid Nation / a sandwich and some Lovin' Nation members on the way in. Chatted with them just a little bit. They're from Louisiana. Remember that?
Nope.
You don't remember that? Right as we were walking in, we're in the vestibule. You know the little vestibule that has the black and white flooring?
No recollection whatsoever.
You got to be kidding me. We stood there and talked to him for...
I'm drinking a Buzzball.
Well, you're drinking a Buzzball, and another peek behind the kimono, I made Kelly a Valentine's Day martini. Here's my recipe. People are always asking for Kelly's favorite martini recipe. Here it is. Get your pen out. Get your paper out. I'm going to give you the recipe.
I'm going to video you doing it and post it on my social media.
You've done that before.
On my social media.
Yeah.
And I'm going to save it.
Okay. First ingredient, Chopin vodka. She prefers Chopin. You can use any vodka of your choice.
Grey Goose is good.
But it wouldn't be Kelly's favorite martini, but you can use
Grey
whatever.
Goose is good. In a pinch, Tito's.
She likes Chopin. So Chopin vodka, Martini and Rossi dry vermouth. It has to be dry, not sweet vermouth.
I cannot stand sweet vermouth.
Dry vermouth. Third ingredient, blue cheese olives. So you're going to need a can of blue cheese olives.
A jar.
And excuse me?
Jar.
A jar, a can.
I don't make blue cheese olives in a can.
Open up a can here in a minute. So a jar of blue cheese olives, and also you'll want to save whatever juice is in that jar. A martini glass. They'll be serving your martinis in a rocks glass. It looks funny. Get a martini glass.
It's about the experience.
It's about the experience.
Tastes better in a martini glass.
Get you some kind of little spear. You can use a toothpick if you want, but you could get a fancy spear if you want to impress your
lover.
Your lover, the person you're bartending for. So get some kind of little spear for your olives. Okay, step number 1. Take your martini glass and put it in the freezer. Just set it in the freezer and leave it there for 10, 15 minutes. Okay? That's step number 1. Step number 2, after 10, 15 minutes, take martini glass out of the fridge. You'll see it will immediately frost up. That's good. Take some ice and put it in the martini glass, and then take some cold water and pour it in the martini glass. And just let that martini glass chill for a minute or two. You want the glass to be really cold. Okay? Step 3. You're going to use 3 parts vodka to 1/2 part vermouth. Okay, so I use a shot, a jigger.
I like mine. I don't like a lot of vermouth.
Right.
Even if it's dry, I don't like a lot.
So Kelly basically likes a very dry martini.
Very.
So 3 parts vodka. So that's 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot out of the jigger. So that's 1.5 ounces times 3 of Chopin vodka, and you're going to put that in a shaker with ice in it. Okay, a martini shaker with ice in it. Then you're going to take the vermouth, take 1/2 of the big side of the jigger of vermouth, pour that in there, and then Kelly likes a little bit of dirt in it, a little dirty.
Very slightly dirty.
Very slightly dirty. So I take a little bit of that blue cheese olives juice, pour half of it, pour some of the blue cheese olive juice into the jigger halfway up, so half a part, pour that in the shaker.
So the same amount of vermouth as olive juice.
Yeah, exactly. Put the top on the shaker. Shake it. Take the martini glass, pour that water and ice out because it'll be plenty cold. Take your strained mixture, strain the martini into the glass over that ice, strain out all the ice that's in the shaker, and then garnish with 2 blue cheese olives. That is the Kelly Raspberry favorite dirty martini.
That's it.
Slightly dirty.
That's it.
Pretty good. I could do that off the top of my head.
That's good. Well, you've done it enough. You should know.
After taking a Delta 8.
Right. I love a slightly dirty martini. I love it so much. I have one tattooed on my wrist.
Yes. Yes.
With my friend John Miguel. That's what we did for his birthday.
Yeah. So as I briefly mentioned, I went and started my back today. We did 3.5 hours, so not too bad.
You haven't even finished the outline. It's that big.
Yeah, but one thing about the back that I didn't realize is it's hard to tell where someone is on your back. You know, when someone scratches your back, you can kind of tell where they are.
Of course you can.
But I guess when I was getting tattooed, it was hard to tell exactly where he is.
Such a fine needle.
I guess, but man, when he went on the middle of my spine, like halfway down my back,
Felt that?
That I could feel that. Yeah, that was pretty tough.
When do you go back?
A month from now.
A month?
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing once a month for the next 4 months, 4 or 5 months.
Will you be done in time for our podcast family vacation?
It may not be done. It may almost be done, but it may not be. Yeah, it may not be completely done.
Wow.
This takes a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are wondering about the podcast family vacation. We got a rough draft of the potential packages that will packages.
Just package, I think.
I don't know. Is it going to be I don't know. See, that's why it's so rough. But by next podcast, we will 100% be ready to announce what we're doing.
Yeah.
And the dates and everything.
Yeah, so definitely tune in to next week's podcast. We'll post, we'll talk about what it is, and then we'll also tell you where to go to sign up. Right, babe?
Right.
Okay.
We wish we could have told you this week, but we just got the rough draft today, and so we haven't had time to approve anything.
Yeah.
But it will be done.
We have to get our wacky legal department to look at it.
Yeah. But we're doing it. We're going to be going to Valentine Imperial again. You can go online. I'll tell you what, you should go ahead and start following them on Instagram. And you should go ahead and join the fans of Valentine Imperial on Facebook, because a lot of people who are so passionate about this resort, they have been 20 times, and they all go on there and they love to talk about it and share the pros and cons and give you little tips and little insider information. We've been there how many times? 5 maybe?
4 or 5.
And we don't even know the insider tips.
There's all kinds of stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff. We're just creatures of habit.
They did a big Super Bowl party down there.
They did.
And they have a big auditorium where they have magic shows and entertainment.
We very rarely go. We have been to a couple of them, but it's a lot of fun.
But they had a big screen set. We were following them on Instagram or Facebook, and they had a big screen set up. They were having all kinds of food, and people were dressed in their jerseys. It looked like a good time down there.
Yeah, we love it there. And we hope you all love it too and can join us in July.
Okay, I have 2 random today years old. I was today years old when I learned that. You tired?
I was trying to pop my ear. My ear's plugged up.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were doing the...
you know how you try to yawn?
I'm trying to yawn, but I don't want to really yawn.
No, my right ear hole is plugged up.
Why is your right ear hole plugged up?
I don't know. I think it's sinuses. I don't know.
Sinuses?
Maybe.
Okay.
I wasn't yawning. I was trying to pop my ear hole. You know, when you get off a plane, your ears are plugged up, so you try to yawn and stuff to make it pop.
How many orifices... how many orifice does the human body have?
Let's see. Ear holes is 2. Nose holes is 2. Mouth holes is 1. You got your front and the back down there. 5, 6.
I've heard... Okay, and so that's 7.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all?
Well, I've heard people say that, you know how you have, if you look in the corner of your eye...
That's considered an orifice?
On the inside of your eye, have you ever noticed if you look at your top eyelid, there's a little hole?
Well, your tear ducts.
That's your tear ducts.
Yeah.
So that's technically...
It's on the bottom, not on the top.
Or the bottom. I don't know. It might be on the top of mine. I don't know. So that's technically an orifice.
Okay, so we have 9.
Right?
I would imagine.
We can call J-Mac. He'll tell us. He knows. My man.
Since when is J-Mac your man?
He called me the other day.
For what?
I told you this.
You did?
Yes.
I had a buzzball.
My man.
What did he want?
Don't worry about it. Guy talk. Okay, today years old.
I didn't even know he had your number.
Yes.
How does J-Mac have your number?
Don't worry about it. You probably gave it to him.
Why?
Oh my goodness.
And
listener, you think Kelly can recall details better than me?
It just depends on what it is. I recall stuff I care about.
Uh-huh. And you would think that I commit more misinformation than Kelly?
No, I don't commit misinformation.
Okay, propaganda.
All right, whatever. Get to your point.
Okay.
What were you trying to say?
I was today years old. Kelly and I went to take Emma Kelly and a couple of her girlfriends to a movie screening last night.
It was the first episode of the 3rd season of Outer Banks,
Okay.
which will be debuting on Netflix next week.
Okay. And it was at North Park Mall in Dallas.
Yes.
So Kelly and I decided to drop the girls, and then we had about an hour and a half to kill. So we were going to walk around, and, we got something to eat.
Food was delicious. Service was lacking. Let's just be honest.
She didn't say I got you.
Well, good, because she didn't got us.
Ooh. Okay, so we won't name the place. But anyway, we walked
Food
around.
was great.
Walked around the mall. I went to the van store. I was looking for some vans. Al gave me he gave me like $100 gift card to North Park Mall. I guess
They call it North Park Gold.
Yeah,
And you
I got
can
these 2
use it-
gold coins.
Right. You can use it any place in North Park, including at the restaurants. But Alan refused to use it to pay for dinner. He said, no, I'm going to buy myself a present with it. So he still has it.
Yeah. So I was wanting to get a pair of Vans, went to the van store, didn't really see a pair of Vans I liked. But after we ate, I was like kind of doing that, kind of wanting
Some sweet.
kind of want to cleanse my palate. Kelly goes, well, there's a gelato store or gelato place called Pachugo. Now, being the kind of set in my ways, I like what I like kind of guy, I'm like, I don't want Pachugo. And I don't even know because I
He
don't.
wanted to go to Chick-fil-A and get a soft
Yeah,
serve
I'm like,
cone.
I'll just go to Chick-fil-A and get me a soft serve cone.
I'm
or
like, it's freaking Valentine's Day.
or can we go to freaking like Dairy Queen on the way home? I like Dairy Queen. Kelly goes, no, let's do Pachugo. Pachugo's really good. I'm
Try
like,
something different.
I'm like, it's not going to be good. And she goes, no, try it. It's big. I'm like, how much is this stuff? It's not cheap. I
It
mean,
wasn't horrible.
At least admit that.
It's one of those places where they give you the tiny little sample spoons so you can taste flavors to make sure you get what you want. I was like, I'm not doing
and
that.
and
I'm not
and let me
doing
tell you
that.
something. If there are 4 people in line before you in a Pachugo place,
They're all tasting.
it's going to take you about an hour to get through the line.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
Okay, so Kelly taught me into going to Pachugo. We go to Pachugo. Kelly gets a cup of.
I got a cup of cinnamon on one side, and I couldn't decide the other flavor. And I was going to just do a bunch of tastings, and the girl beside me, I said, what are you getting? And she said, I'm getting red velvet. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to get that. So I got cinnamon and red velvet. And I said, what's your other flavor? She said, I'm torn between bubble gum and something else. I was like, that's disgusting. Red velvet on one side.
On
and
mango
bubble-
or
No,
something?
that was a different girl.
Oh.
And bubble gum. That sounded awful. I almost wanted to gag. I was like, I'm not going to judge you on that verbally, but thank you for the red velvet because it's really good.
And then I got a sugar cone. The sugar cones look good. So I got a sugar
I thought
cone
you had a waffle cone.
or a waffle cone. I thought that's what it was. A waffle cone. I got a waffle cone. And one of my favorite desserts, and I get it at Ruth Chris's Steakhouse,
Chris.
is the creme brulee. So they had a creme brulee Pachugo. So I said, God, take a scoop of that creme brulee. They weren't Miss Personality there, but
They could not have cared
No,
less. They did not
no.
want to. And see, I love engaging with people.
Yeah.
I love it.
and they were having none of
They
it.
didn't care.
No.
They didn't care. I was taking such joy
Yes.
in ordering, and they could not have cared less.
They were looking for
You
9
know
o'clock.
what? I didn't let that dampen my spirit.
I didn't let it dampen my spirit, but we rolled out of there with 2 things of ice cream, and I was about $15 poorer. But that's okay. It was
It was an
Valentine's.
experience.
It was Valentine's. Let me tell you something. That Pachugo, that's good shit.
Huh?
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Oh.
So I don't know. Maybe this teaches me I should, open my mind to things. Even though I'm real set in my ways on my desserts,
Mhm.
I only like creme brulee at Ruth Chris's.
It's Ruth's Chris.
I only like my dip cone at Dairy Queen. I only like my brownie ice cream skillet at Chili's. There's certain things I just always get.
Right.
Maybe I should open my mind to different things.
Well, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome.
I'm trying it in a nice way to say you were right. It was
There's
good.
actually another. That's not Pachugo. What's it called? What's the ice cream called?
Baskin and Robbins?
No, what's it called? The gelato. There's another gelato place that is a mom and pop store I want to take you to.
Where's
if you really
that?
like that. It's in Dallas. It's where I met Linda and Shirley with Emma Kelly for Christmas.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
on, yeah. I don't remember the name of it, but I know where it is. But anyway, it was really good too.
Well, I tell you that creme brulee gelato in a waffle cone.
Are you just loving life?
Oh.
It's the simple pleasures, isn't it?
Ooh, that was some good. Big Fat Allen was having a good time on that. So yeah, we did that. That was my first Today Years Old. My second Today Years Old is very, very random. Let me see if you knew this. The 7-Eleven logo.
Mm-hmm.
You go to 7-Eleven all the time. I mean, it's a convenience store. You go there to get gas. You go, whatever. You've looked at the logo probably a million times.
Probably.
Can you describe the logo to me?
Well, now you're making me questioning it. Is it a 7-11?
No, it's a 7, and then it says 11 below it.
Oh, yeah.
But all the letters are capitalized except for the N.
Oh, I've never paid attention.
I've never noticed that.
Until today?
Until today. Today Years Old.
And you're going to tell us why, or you just noticed it?
I just noticed it. It's
wow.
It's like the FedEx logo. It's got that arrow in it, and I never noticed that. The Amazon logo's got the A to Z. Some people don't notice that. The arrow going from A to Z.
Oh, it's just a smiley face.
IHOP has the smiley face with
Does Amazon have a smiley?
the nose, and no, it's supposed to be, I guess, but it's A to Z. They have from A to Z.
Oh.
Yeah.
See?
Is Jeff Bezos on steroids?
I don't know.
Yeah. Joe Rogan was going on and on about that.
Are you listening to Joe Rogan's podcast now?
No, I wasn't. I just saw a clip.
If you listen to Joe Rogan's podcast, you were investing, because that's a long one.
No, I haven't been listening to that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Just my normal ones.
All right. Well, I'm glad you discovered the 7-Eleven logo. I thought there was going to be some earth-shattering reason behind the lowercase n.
Not earth-shattering. It's just
something that's just always been there. You just never paid attention.
It's always been there in front of your face. But next time I'm going to have, and this is a tease for next podcast, I've yet to do it on my phone, but I found the coolest iPhone hack ever. You thought that one we talked
You're going
about?
to make everybody wait another podcast to find out? Why?
Because they're going to have to wait to get the vacation info and this iPhone hack.
Oh,
but remember we did the iPhone hack where you tap it twice and you can assign an action to it?
Yes.
And I tap mine twice, my flashlight comes on.
Yes.
If I tap it 3 times, I get my camera.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. But this one is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm going to test it on my phone for a week, and then if it's
make sure it works.
Make sure it's legit before I, broadcast it to the masses.
Maybe by then you'll find the Grumpy Octopus.
I don't know where in the hell you stuff that thing. Is it in one of my guitars? Where is it?
I don't know. But I do know this. I know when your cat is healthy, your cat is happy. And that makes you as a cat owner happy. I used to have cats. I grew up with cats. I love cats, but my daughter's allergic to cats. But, here's the thing about cats. You're not a mind reader. And I remember just a few weeks ago, we were going to the big comedy show. Remember we had tickets? It was a delayed comedy show to Tony Hinchcliffe. And our friends Susan and Craig were running late because they knew their cat was not acting right. They were like, something's wrong with Oscar. Something's wrong. I've got to take Oscar to the vet. And they went to the vet, and it takes time. It's all consuming. And they found out there was nothing really wrong. But here is something that I think is life-changing for cat owners. And I've introduced Susan to it, our friend Susan, and she is in love with it. And it's called PrettyLitter. Have you heard about PrettyLitter? Martha Stewart advertises it on the TV. I've seen that. Yeah. So if Martha Stewart's on board, this is good stuff. But PrettyLitter is an ultra-absorbent crystal cat litter, okay? It traps odor instantly, so you don't have any of that horrible kitty litter smell. That's the thing about cat owners. You walk in the house like, they got a cat. Not with PrettyLitter. But here's what's really great about PrettyLitter is when your cat uses the bathroom, the litter can change colors, which can indicate that there is something going on with your cat's system. And Oscar, my friend Susan's cat, is getting a little older. And I was like, this is something you need because it gives you an indication early on, I need to get my cat to the vet or everything's going just fine. So PrettyLitter's super light crystal base minimizes mess and dust. The crystals last up to a month, which means less scooping, fewer trips to the garbage can. And like I said, the coolest thing is it changes colors to help detect early signs of potential illness in your cats, including urinary tract infections or kidney issues. It's shipped straight to your door in a small, lightweight bag. You never run out of it, and you don't have this huge container of litter taking up space and stinking up your space. Susan is in love with it. She said, Kelly, I am going to do Instagram posts about it. I will give testimonials about it. She is in love with PrettyLitter.
And she is a cat enthusiast.
And she is a cat, and she's got 2. And now that, seriously, when you have an older cat and it's like, you're like, why is my cat acting different? Is this just being a temperamental, moody cat? Or is my cat suffering? You don't want your cat to suffer. Wouldn't it be really great just to look at the litter and say, oh, everything's good, or wait, need to take my cat to the vet? I think PrettyLitter is just genius.
PrettyLitter helps keep your cat healthy and keeps odors down. Like Kelly was saying, you and your cat are going to love PrettyLitter as much as our friend Susan does already. Go to prettylitter.com/sandwich to save 20% on your first order. That's prettylitter.com/sandwich to save 20%. prettylitter.com/sandwich.
That gummy hasn't worn off yet.
Yeah, it has.
Someone
Someone in our live studio audience rolled their eyes and they said, Alan, you took it at 11 a.m.
I know.
It's 9
Is he
p.m. now.
that much of a lightweight?
It's probably worn off.
I drank a whole Buzzball since we started this podcast, and I'm more coherent than he is.
Clap. Okay, I got one letter here. This one is from Doug. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs and a hole?
Phil.
Doug.
Thought it was Phil.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in a pile of leaves?
Phil.
Russell.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think, are these politically correct anymore? I don't even know.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in a half glass of water?
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Phil.
Phil was the whole guy.
No, Doug was the whole guy.
No.
This first letter's from Doug. Subject, Boda pick. Hi, Kellie and Allen.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug. I was walking through my local grocery store in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina.
Murrells Inlet.
South Kakalaki.
My parents' house was in Murrells Inlet.
Is that where all the rich people live in South Carolina?
No.
Oh, okay.
But there are rich people who live there. My parents lived in, Waukesha East, if you're familiar. But they don't live there anymore.
How about that Kiowa Island in Georgia?
Kiowa.
How about that Kiowa Island? Is that Georgia or South Carolina?
Kiowa Island, South Carolina, I think still. I want to take the family there to the beaches in South Carolina for vacation.
Now, I'd be on board retiring in Kiowa Island.
Oh, yay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Or Saint Simon? Is it Saint Simon?
Simon's, Georgia.
Georgia, yeah. Okay, he was walking through his local grocery store in Murrells Inlet, South Kakalaki, and I came across this display, and I thought Alan would appreciate. # not an ad. Thank you for the entertainment on the podcast and the morning show, Doug. Let me describe to you, listener, these are boxes of wine. It looks like his grocery store, and they are, like a full-size wine box would look. They're cardboard boxes with green and white trim, and it says Boda Box Chardonnay.
Boda.
And Boda Box Sauvignon Blanc.
Bota. BOTA.
So Battle of the Assholes box.
I don't think that's what it stands for.
Is that the company name? Boda Box. You think they listen to the podcast and they ripped off my acronym?
Your idea. You should sue.
Might have my lawyers call them.
I got a DM from someone. It was pretty funny. I won't say their name because of what the message says, but it says, I spent about 90% of my $206 therapy session yesterday talking about how much I love you and Alan. Ha ha. My therapist knows all about you now. He asked me to talk about something that makes me happy. And she talked about us. Isn't that sweet?
I think I know who that is, but I won't.
Don't say, because
I do know who that is.
Isn't that sweet?
That's funny. Very funny. Good
I
stuff.
love getting nice messages.
That is a nice message. No,
I don't always get nice messages.
Oh.
I got a message from somebody that said,
you need to be nicer to Alan.
No,
Oh.
somebody said years ago, apparently on the Kid Craddock morning show,
Nationally syndicated.
that they had won a contest or something. And I don't remember the specifics, but they said that we put them on hold, but they could still hear me. And I called them so annoying. And it still hurt their feelings. And I feel bad. I don't ever want to hurt anybody's feelings. Were they annoying? I don't know. But
Well, you said they were.
I said, so apparently they were. But I apologized. I said, you know what? I said, I feel bad that you've held that for so long. I said, I was a lot sharper tongued and quicker to say things in my youth than I am as an older person.
Were you
Oh, I used to be mean.
even more?
Oh, Alan. I listen back to old love letters to Kelly, and people think it's funny when I do a rant berry now.
Love letters to Kelly.
A lot rarer than they used to be.
Mm.
I used to be so mean, just like, but everything was black and white when you're younger, right? And then as you get older and you start experiencing things, you start to see the shades of gray. So anyway, I felt bad. I apologized, but maybe she was annoying. I don't know.
And she probably was.
I don't remember specifically.
People can be annoying.
I can be annoying.
Yeah.
I'm not for everybody.
True. You're for me.
And Alan's, if you want a real peek behind the kimono, he did not make my martini from a place of love for Valentine's Day. He was so mad at me.
We're not going to go through all that.
He was so mad at me. He made it anyway.
We're not going to go through all that.
You don't want to give him a peek behind that kimono?
Just typical
Just buffoonery.
husband and wife.
It's me getting ready for our Valentine, and he went out and specifically bought vermouth so he could make me a martini before we went out, so I could have one before we went. So I'm getting ready, and he's out there tinkering in the garage, tinkering. And I'm like, Alan, I stick my head out. Are you keeping track of the time? Yeah, I'll be in a minute. Okay. So I go back in the house, and what do? I'm still getting ready, and I wait a few more minutes. I come back out. Alan, keeping track of the time? Well, apparently that was one time too many. And he was not happy with me.
I'm not even going to get riled up and even.
You shouldn't, because it's in the past.
Well, I'm not even going to try to rebut this.
That's what happened.
Well, no, there's more misinformation because I was not in the garage tinkering. What I was actually doing, listener, was I was getting our car ready. I was vacuuming it. I was making it look nice because we had a date that night. I was taking Kelly
tinkering with the car
to a nice restaurant, but don't make it sound like I was out there soldering motorcycle wires or something.
How did I know what you were doing?
Because that's not what I was doing.
How did I know what you're doing? All I knew was tick, 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 and I want my martini.
And the last thing I'll say about this subject is the martini was made.
It was
on time.
With no love.
We got in the car, and according to Apple, we were going to be at the restaurant 7 minutes early.
Yes.
So I think there was some wasted energy in reminding me that
of the time.
we had a Valentine's date. I was very aware we had a Valentine's date. I had a watch, and I also had a phone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to tell me you're a grown-ass man?
You can interpret that how you want to interpret it. I'm just telling you, I knew what time
Let's
it was.
Just say, we had a very nice Valentine's dinner after we got past that.
All right, babe. Well, you got anything else?
No, I'm done. I'm so tired.
How's that horchata?
I'm done with it.
Wow.
I feel good. I'm going to go straight to bed.
Tell you what, next time we had to do a podcast, maybe try one of these gummies.
I don't know.
Try one of those things.
I've never.
Come on, it'll make you feel good.
I've never done anything like that.
Babe, you can go to a hookah shop and get this. It's not illegal.
I don't know. I've just never had anything like that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, you drink 3 ounces of vodka. It's more powerful than that.
I hear what you're saying, but I've just never done anything like that. So
you never done anything from the herb?
Mm-mm.
Never puffed on any peyote?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either. Huh.
We're boring.
Yeah.
We're so boring.
Yeah, we are. All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
We love y'all. We're going to have some big news next week, next podcast.
Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs and all of our friends. We have friends in Missouri and in Kansas. They are very, very happy. They were texting. A couple of them were texting me. Leah was texting me during the game.
Yeah.
They were at the game.
I know.
And I was like, dime.
The Hamlins and Cahoons were all there, weren't they?
Yes.
That's great. I'm glad for them.
She texted a picture of her sitting from her seat.
Were they good seats?
It didn't say like, oh, I'm at the Super Bowl. I could just tell they were at the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean,
so
where
I
else
was
would
like,
they be?
that is a perfect example of dropping a dime. Oh, I'm at the Super Bowl. Oh. I'm here to party. I can't hear anything, but I could see the game.
Oh, I'm glad they got to go. I went to one Super Bowl in 1994 or 95. I don't remember.
That's cool.
And Cowboys won. They
the one in Arizona?
The Steelers, I believe.
The one in Arizona?
Yeah.
That was the last one they won.
Yeah, I was there for that. Diana Ross was the halftime performer. And I decided then and there that I don't ever need to go back to a Super Bowl game. I'd rather watch it on TV.
Couldn't see anything at the game.
Can't see anything really, and you don't get the instant replays and stuff. It was fun. I'm glad I got to experience it.
Yeah. The last game the Super Bowl the Cowboys won. Can you name the Super Bowl MVP from that Super Bowl?
From that year, no.
Larry Brown.
I couldn't tell you because I couldn't have heard that from where we were sitting and we left.
The Steelers quarterback basically threw Larry Brown 2 lob passes that he caught in his breadbasket, and that was why Larry Brown was the Super Bowl MVP.
I do remember when I was leaving, we all had they had seat cushions in everybody's seat. And as I was leaving, there were men in the parking lot offering to buy our seat cushions from us. And I said, no, this is my seat cushion. And I brought it home. I'm like, why don't I sell that thing for $40? I ended up just like getting rid of it a few years later because what am I going to do with it? But anyway, that's my Super Bowl story.
Okay, sorry, babe.
I know you're reading comments.
Well, no, just our live studio audience is here. We have some new members in the room. Chelsea, her first time in the live studio audience.
Welcome, Chelsea.
Welcome, Chelsea. Welcome. We're glad you're here. I believe you're here with your wonderful husband, perhaps. I think that's what I saw. But shout out, Chelsea. Thanks for being here. And thanks for listening, all of you. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.